Hi folks, Vivek here from Exam Victor. In this lesson, I'd like to go over some of the basics of fractions. Now, fractions is obviously a very basic and fundamental topic. You won't see questions directly on it, but you need to understand fractions thoroughly to be able to solve other questions. Having said that, if you are a person who is from a maths background or who is comfortable with fractions, then feel free to skip this video because we are going to go over quite a basic stuff here. But if you are somebody who is not so in touch with maths or who has not spent several years close to maths, then you should go through this video because we will lay out the basics here that we will use in other videos repeatedly. Okay, so beginning from right at the bottom, what are types of fractions? Now, as far as our exams are concerned, we break down fractions into three types. The first is the proper fraction. The proper fraction, second is improper fraction, third is mixed fraction. They differ in the way they are written and also in the numerator and denominator. In proper fraction, the numerator is smaller, the denominator is larger, right? Numerator is smaller than the denominator. In improper fractions, the numerator is larger than the denominator. In a mixed fraction, it's written like this. There is a whole number and then a proper fraction. So it's whole number and then a proper fraction. That is an improper fraction. Now on the next slide, we'll see how to convert between these types. Okay, so talking about conversions, and again I would say if you are comfortable with this, feel free to skip ahead. If you're not, then let's go ahead. So first we need to know that only improper and mixed fractions can be converted amongst each other. So improper can be converted to mixed and vice versa. Proper fractions, you can't convert them to improper, you can't convert them to mixed, it doesn't make any sense. You can convert among these two, alright. How do you do that? Let's just see. This is a mixed fraction, right? If I want to convert this to an improper fraction, I multiply this number with the denominator and I add the numerator. So it's 3 into 11 plus 4. The denominator remains the same, 11. 3 into 11 is 33 plus 4, 37. So this as an improper fraction is 37 by 11. That's how I convert mixed fraction to improper fraction. Let's do the reverse now. This is an improper fraction, right? And I can convert this to a mixed fraction. How do I do that? I start dividing. So 34 upon 8, I start doing the division. 34. I see that 8 fours are 32 and there is a remainder of 2. So this literally is my mixed fraction. I can write this right away. So the part of the quotient that I have, I write that outside, and then the remainder comes as the numerator, the divisor comes as the denominator. So it's 4 2 by 8, or I can call it 4 1 by 4. Okay, so 34 by 8 can also be written as 4 1 by 4. Alright, the third thing now, let's see how to write, and this is a practice of if you understood part A, then the same. How to write a mixed fraction as an improper fraction. So now you know that this is a mixed fraction. So I'll go a bit faster here. We're just going to write it like this, by 9. 2 into 9, 18 plus 8, that's 26 by 9. So I multiplied this number with the denominator and then added the numerator, right? So that's how we convert among these types of fractions. Why is this important? Where is it used? Well, frankly, I've seen this coming mostly when the answer choices are given as either mixed or improper fractions. So you need to convert among them just to make sure that you've got the right answer. That's really where I see it being used. Anyway, this was a basic video on the types of fractions. If you're comfortable with all these, then go ahead to the next video in this series. Thanks for watching. This is Vivek from Exam Victor.